Hi everyone, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. Welcome to my channel. I have some more estate sale goodies here that I wanted to explore, so I just thought I'd let y'all do it along with me. The first thing I want to show you is this bag, and it says Hearst. I think it says Hearst Food Receipts. I'm not sure, but I picked this bag up. I didn't really get to look at it, but it looked interesting, so I picked it up at the estate sale. And so I thought maybe we could explore this bag today and see what is in here, because I really don't know, but it looks like some great ephemera for junk journals. And so let's see what's in here. It looks old, of course. So, okay, it did say receipts, Hearst Food Receipts, I think, on the bag. So this is from 1956. I mean, this lady, these people kept their receipts, apparently. Wait a minute, this is received, I'm trying to think if this is for something they bought or something they sold. But really neat looking receipt here. That's an old receipt there for $6 in 1956. So, okay, let's see what we have here. Oh my goodness. Hearst Food Store. Okay, I wonder, look at this. This is, oh, this is so cool. These are, I mean, these are really original old receipts. Okay, so I won't spend that much time on each one because we'll never get through these because there's a bunch here. So these are actual, I mean, I actually can't believe what I'm seeing here. Actual, they look, you know what, they have they're carbon on the back. So these are like carbon paper on the back. So there was, you know, an original and a copy that went to probably somebody else. So that's what this whole stack is right here. Just these old receipts. So we'll see, we'll skip down under these and see what else we have here. This one says, thank you, call again. Hearst Food Store, 1955. We're going back in time here. The first ones were 1956. 1 pound of coffee, it looks like, no, I don't know. I don't know if this is 1 pound or not, but it says coffee, $1.05. So, yeah, more receipts. We're still in 1955. Let's go back. These are all receipts right here. This one, oh, look at this. Well, yeah, still 1955. Here's a book. Let's see if it's all used. The top one is used. Okay. I mean, I've seen things like this, but not so old. Oh my goodness. These are not used. So we've got some blank ones here. They are, okay, so yeah, there's the carbon. Let's see. Does that one have a carbon too? No, here's the copy. So here's the original, and you fold this under the original and the copy. Then you could write on there, and it would go through, the carbon would put the copy through, and you have a copy to pull out. So yeah, they're both 49, so that's cool. I've got unused receipts here. I had no idea what was in that bag. I had no idea this was in that bag. I'm so glad I picked it up. Okay, let's see what else is in here. So, of course, more, I guess it's all receipts, but I don't know if they're used or not used. So here's some more used. This is a piece of paper. Let's see what this, there's an old paper clip here. And this, let's just see what might be on this piece of paper. Anything or nothing. Maybe they had a little grocery store or something. Mrs. Hearst, I am sending $7 on my bill this week. I will pay every week until I pay all of it. something something didn't give me the money Monday. I won't get nothing until I pay up in full. I'll still get my groceries up there. Still owe $17.80. Okay, that's nice. The lady was trying to pay her bill, so that's nice, and they were letting her pay on her bill so that she could still get groceries, so that's awesome. Here's a rubber band. Let's get that off of there. We're back to 1954 here with this copy, or this bunch, and they're all used. Here, this one, the bottom one's 1953, and that was in this little paper bag. Let's don't put that back in there. It's kind of crumbly. So another group here, kind of dusty. Where did I find? I found these in one of the rooms, like one of the bedrooms. So I don't know where they were, but before that, here's 1950. I think this is 1950, so I think we're back to 1950. Oh, some more unused ones. So yeah. Awesome. So that's another pad of unused. Cool. So dusty. I have to clean off my table. Used one there. Okay, this is just an empty booklet. But it has this inside, so that's cool. The lined cover. So I'll cut that apart. Here's some more used. We're back. This is 1953. Wow. I can say I've never found anything like this before. 1951. So they're all receipts. I just want to see how old, if they're any older than 1950. 1951 here. 1951. 1954. Let's see if these are all used. Nope, under there. There's some more unused ones. Okay. 1955. Just a couple there, and yes, just a couple there. And let's see, a little receipt stapled to this one for oh, there's a 1949. That's the oldest one so far. And another little, wow. Look at the browning on this. Okay, another pad. There's a couple of unused under there. A little note paper, Morton salt. That's cool. Okay, so 1954. We'll just go through the rest real quick. 1955. This could be another unused one, 1955. And under there, all unused. What's this? Just keeping it together with a piece of cardboard. No, I thought that said 39. That's the price. 1951. Okay. Hope I'm not mumbling. I'm just getting so interested in this. Oh, here's one. This is the oldest. No, this is 1949. So, no, it's not the oldest. It's just the same as the other oldest one, 1949. And then a bunch of looks like 1952. So that was cool. I had no idea what that bag was. It just said receipts on it, and I knew it was old, something really old. So, and it was paper. So that's why I picked it up, and I'm glad I did, because that was really a bunch of cool old receipts. All of that. I don't know how much it was. It was half of, it says $4.50 on the bag, so half of that. So it cost me $2.25 for all those cool old receipts, and that's really awesome. I'd like to put that back in the bag, but I'll do it in a minute. Let me put it behind me for a minute. Oh, I got my little Well, I'm glad this was here to protect my table, but now I'm going to have to move this out of the way and go forward so I can clean that. So I'm just going to try to get through this pile and then we'll be done with this video. But in that same house, I found these calendars, and these were really, they looked really cool. This one's 1992. It says Duke Power. That's the electric company here in North Carolina. And now it's called Duke Energy, but it was called, up until just, about 5 years ago, it was Duke Power. And so this is the inside of this one. So, really neat looking pages. Here's the top part, the picture, and then here's the calendar part. I have it sideways so I can get it in frame. But these just looked really cool, like really vintagey looking calendars, and so that is why I picked these up. Here's the back. And this is 1993, another Duke Power. So these were probably just free calendars that they got. Duke Energy does not give out free calendars anymore. I've never gotten one. So, very pretty pictures and vintage looking. Here is, let's see, what is this? 1988 classic calendar from Sears. Okay, so 1988. You can see different shape, really cool pictures, vintage looking pictures. Kind of Norman Rockwell looking almost. The Thrift Book of a Nation, Sears, Roebuck and Company. Very cool pictures on here. Very retro looking. So you can see why I picked that up. Very cool pictures. Well, there's some coupons on the bottom. Let's see, what are they for? $4 off the regular price of any personal size stereo. That's Sears. There's some Sears coupons. Let's see if they have an expiration. 1988. December 31st, 1988. They expire. Okay, so what do we have here? Let me see. Okay, yeah, I think we can get through this stack too. Let me turn it this way though. I've got, this says Good Old Days. It's the magazine that remembers the best, January 1990. So very retro looking picture on the front. And let's see what we have inside. It's a magazine, okay. So very kind of browned pages. And it's just some interesting looking pages here. Very vintage looking. There's some advertisements and some music. Several sheets of that. Oh, very cool. A comic strip. Some advertisements in here and just very cool. So you can see why I picked that one up for my pages and my journals. And these were some old highlights. Sometimes I see the new highlights, and I haven't picked any up because, you know, the newness of them. But this one's from 1977, January 1977. And I will show you what is inside because these were really cool looking and very, I mean, look at that. The pages are browned and they are very vintage looking. I mean, I really couldn't believe how vintage looking they were. Like this one's from 1977, so that's, well, that is a long time ago. It's really not that long ago in a way. So, you know, it looks almost like it's older than 1977, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But it's not. This is 1977, so, and I really like the vintage look of that one from 1977. And then they had this one from 1960, so you can see how the difference between 1977 and 1960. This does have the much older coloring as far as like orange and brown type of colors, and then the inside also very you know, very old looking vintage pretty pictures and pages. So very cool, very cool. And here's an even older, well, a little bit older, 1959. So, oh, look at this. What is this? Is this February? Yeah, this is February, so that's why they have the Valentine hearts here, little activity. So these are in really great shape. No writing in here. And just, these are just really beautiful, really. I love these. I love the look of every page in here. There's a heart crossword puzzle. These are pink pages here. Heart crossword puzzle. Wow, these are really pretty. Wow, wow, wow. This one is from 1959. So that's an oldie. And what month is this? May. So we're almost in summer or the end of spring for this one. So we've got a lamb here. Pretty blue page. It's really pretty. Another blue, some more blue pages. Music. Really neat. June and July of 1959. I'm getting into summer here in 1959. Here's a rocket. Experimental Space Pioneer. Look at that. We went to space in 1969, so this was before we went to the moon. Am I right? Yeah, I think so. Way before. So that's cool. Isn't that neat? Okay, so that was all the highlights books, unfortunately, but those are awesome. So she had quite a few of these sewing magazines. I picked out only 2 because the rest, I mean, I just didn't need all of them. So, and these were the 2 that were really retro looking as far as I could remember from when I picked them up at that estate sale. And so that's the cover. Does it have a date? It was $1. Don't see a date right here. Hope this is not messing up my focusing with moving around so much, but I don't think it is. I hope not. Sorry if it is. Okay, so look at this. This looks like 1970s colors with the avocado greens here and the flowers patterns, possibly 1970s. If I see a date, I'll let you know. But you can see this would make really great pages in any journal, a sewing journal. Isn't it pretty? Or a glue book. They're nice big pages. All the little sewing pictures. Some in color, some in black and white. It has a lot of pictures in here, so that's why I picked it out. So that's that one. And here's the really colorful ones in the back. Those are pretty. So that was Simplicity Sewing Magazine. And here's a McCall's Step-by-Step Sewing Book, 75 cents. Here's the back. Let's see if we can tell what year this is from. Probably 1970s again, but wait a minute. This is 1966 right there. So this is actually before the 1970s. It really looks like 70s, but I guess it could be 60s. This one's really nice, though. This is cute. There's some cute pictures. All the pattern pictures, scissors. Here's some color. Ooh, it's coming apart for me already. Getting ready for volunteering his pages up for my junk journals. This is pretty little scraps, fabrics. Talking about the different kinds of fabrics there. So very pretty color in black and white again. So you can see where I got those. Really cool, really cool. Okay, I think that's all we're going to do for today. And we'll come back with another bag. I have this Ziploc bag of recipes. We'll do that in another video because I don't want it to be too long for you. And so I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.